You use AI tools every day, right, for search, summarization, maybe generation. And, we are totally bypassing that usual robots taking jobs framing today.
Yeah, thankfully.
Right, because we're doing a deep dive into a civilization analysis thesis. It suggests AI might be initiating a fundamental shift in how you actually process reality.
And we are examining a present observation here. I mean, not some speculative future. The technology is no longer just a discrete tool we pick up to speed up specific tasks.
Right.
It is fundamentally altering the cognitive layer of civilization itself.
So it's not just a faster calculator. It's a shift in the basic mechanics of how we interact with the world.
Exactly. We are transitioning from managing data to actually sharing the structural load of processing that data.
Okay, let's ground this right away. If AI is changing our cognitive layer, what does that actually look like for you, the listener, right now? Like, think about the last time you dumped a massive, complex report into an AI and asked for a bulleted summary before even trying to read it.
Yeah, people do that constantly now.
Right. So are we simply outsourcing our memory here?
Well, no, I mean, it goes far beyond memory loss. We are looking at the externalization of cognition itself.
Externalization.
Yeah. The mental processes that historically happened entirely inside the human brain, like searching, translating, inferring, generating text, they are actively moving outside of us.
Wait, really? Like the actual thinking is moving outside?
It's an important distinction. Think about the friction involved in a traditional search. You formulate a query, you read multiple results, evaluate them.
You synthesize the answer yourself.
Exactly. But AI absorbs all those translation and inference steps.
Oh, I see.
It synthesizes the answer for you before you even engage with the source material.
So it's presenting you with a finished thought.
Right. Rather than raw material. It operates in the cognition layer, not just the information layer.
Wow. Okay, so once thinking is externalized like that, it naturally intersects with how we make choices. The paper we're looking at outlines a cycle, basically. It goes reality, leading to observation, then interpretation, and finally decision.
That's the core loop, yes.
But I have to push back here. We're still the ones making the final decision. Or
Yeah.
if I use AI to draft a difficult email, I still choose to hit send.
Well, you execute the final choice, sure, but the system is now constantly intervening within that cycle.
Intervening how?
Because you rely on the AI for the observation and interpretation phases, your actual reflection time drops significantly.
Huh.
The AI has already filtered and optimized the reality you are reacting to.
So I'm basically reacting to an optimized version of reality.
Yeah. The process of deep meaning formation requires cognitive friction. When an external system formulates the interpretation for you, the cognitive weight of deciding is drastically reduced.
Wow, so as information velocity goes up, reflection time inherently goes down.
Yes. Information retrieval outpaces our ability to independently contextualize it.
We're just compressing the time it takes to reply or generate output.
Right, often doing so before we truly think about the underlying issue. The interpretation phase is effectively hollowed out. It's hollowed out. So you're left with the sensation of having made a decision without the underlying architectural work of building the logic.
That captures it perfectly.
But wait, if we are all using the same AI to filter reality, aren't we all going to end up with the exact same worldview? I mean, if you and I ask the same system to interpret a complex event, we likely receive highly similar summaries.
Yes. The source introduces this concept as cognitive synchronization pressure.
Cognitive synchronization pressure.
Okay, it's a structural consequence of externalized thinking. If everyone utilizes similar tools, the recommendation structures and interpretations naturally align.
Because the AI is giving us all the same optimal answer.
Exactly. The variance in how we interpret reality logically shrinks. The tools optimize toward the most efficient, universally acceptable answer.
So as cognitive convenience rises, our independent cognition,
The cognitive diversity.
they both narrow.
Right. The speed of information access increases exponentially, but the actual formation of unique meaning is short-circuited. Outputs optimize toward a mean. We basically trade the messy, fluid nature of individual human thought for a streamlined, synchronized output.
Yeah, the external infrastructure is simply too efficient to ignore. Society becomes highly synchronized because that external layer smooths out the friction.
The friction that historically generated diverse perspectives.
Exactly. Over time, that efficiency just overwrites the need for individual cognitive divergence.
Which brings us to the ultimate implication here.
Yeah.
What happens to human thinking when the boundary between human and AI blurs and cognition essentially becomes an infrastructure?
It's a total reconfiguration of our cognitive operating system. Cognition becomes an infrastructure, much like electricity or telecommunications.
It's the utility we plug into.
Yes. In the future, the societal divide won't primarily be about innate cognitive ability. It will be determined by one's access to this external cognitive infrastructure.
Right, it'll be about access. Because if search, inference, and judgment are infrastructural, we're looking at a permanent reliance.
Exactly. We don't generate our own electricity anymore. Soon we might not generate our own baseline cognition.
Wow, we are outsourcing the heavy lifting of interpretation to a ubiquitous grid.
We are. The baseline of human capability is now inextricably linked to network access.
It really blurs the boundary of the sensation of thinking for oneself. If an AI helps draft your thoughts and interpret your reality, I mean, where does your mind end and the AI begin?
The friction of solitary reasoning just dissolves into a seamless externalized network.
Before replacing human labor, AI may already be connecting directly to the human cognitive operating system itself.
And as that connection deepens, the very definition of solitary thought quietly fades into the background.